Stephanie Milky here, aka KetoMOM, or often called mom, sis, Steffi, daughter, wife, aunt, and friend. Just like many of you, I carry a lot of titles. My favorite title is mom. I should probably say wife, which takes a lot of my time. But let's be honest, if you want to do something and do it well, you will make the time for it. Commitment is hard because we find ourselves overcommitted, but when you practice prioritizing, you will find out what is actually important and what you can let go. With the KetoMOM podcast, you will learn together how to manage our time, commit to the most important things in life, and I will equip you with the tools you need to feel qualified each step of the way. My name is Stephanie Milky, and welcome to the KetoMOM Secrets podcast. Hello, welcome to the KetoMOM page. My name is Stephanie, and I have a secret word for you today. All right. As you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? And I'm popping on from Florida, which I will tell you, I know it is quite cold almost everywhere in the United States. So where are you tuning in from? This morning, if you saw my post on the KetoMOM page, we had a great morning. We read our Bible. I gave you a little snippet, like a little piece of our morning. So we went for a run, we cold plunged, we ate our protein carnivore breakfast. How are you doing? How is your year going so far? We're about 2 weeks in, a little over 2 weeks. And how do you feel like you're doing? How do you feel? And this week I'm giving you practical morning lives of how to help you on your journey to getting stronger, healthier, feeling better, fat loss, weight loss, whatever you're looking for. I know most of you have a health goal, right? And I'll tell you this, there's a book that I'm reading while I'm listening to throughout the day, and it's called Outwitting the Devil. And in this book, which I would highly recommend going through, in the Outwitting the Devil book, one of the things they say is, he says that most people are in this hypnotic rhythm, and they do the same things over and over again, even when they're not happy and even when they're frustrated. And a majority of people live this life of undecisiveness, and they don't have definite of purpose. So he says most people don't have definite of purpose. And in that, they don't make decisions. They think, well, this is the life that I have, so this is what I'm going to get. They don't work towards better. They don't do hard things to get to where they want to go. They just exist. So I want to challenge you this morning. Do you have definite of purpose? So that's not the key secret that I was going to share with you. I'm drinking my coffee this morning. Hey, how many of you, okay, so there's a reason I came on live right now. I'm homeschooling the girls, so we've got one doing typing, one's doing word building. I don't know what the other girls are doing. But after cold plunging, I recently started drinking coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I am currently a coffee drinker, a new coffee drinker, so I drink it like this. With a straw, and then I go brush my teeth right away because I don't want it to stain my teeth. But I put keto cream in my coffee and a little bit of almond milk, and it warms me up after my cold plunge. So I'm really loving it. So yesterday, if you're collecting the word, so Monday through Friday this week, watch the lives, collect a word. Yesterday, I gave you a word, write it down. At the end of the week, I'm going to say, hey, do you have all 5 words? If you do, your name goes into a drawing for ketones. So I'm sending out three ladies ketones this week. But yesterday we talked about a practical step of like what's in your shaker bottle, like what's in your mug, what are you drinking, how much sugar. It's just to give you an awareness of like what you're drinking and just to evaluate and go, oh, I'm drinking a lot of sugar. So today I want to just give you an awareness. So right now on Eastern time, it's 10:40. And this is about the time that if you ate breakfast before work. It's not quite lunchtime. If you intermittent fast, you might be hitting that space where you're like, I'm kind of hungry. And so the word today that you're going to write down along with yesterday's word is snacks. Write down snacks. Maybe you should write down snacks with a question mark, because oftentimes you're going to find that when people are working on getting healthy, losing weight, losing fat, feeling better, if there's something that you're going to evaluate this week outside of what's in your shaker bottle, what's in your cup, like what are you drinking, today I want you to have an awareness around how often you're eating. Not just meals, but oftentimes people are not losing the weight they want, or they are gaining weight, or they're hitting this plateau because they're simply overeating. And you can even overeat good food. And the amount of snacks that are on your counters and in your desk drawer and in the employee lounge. And it's so easy to grab something when you go through the drive-thru, or grab your coffee and you add on a cake pop, right? Like the amount of snacks. And it's interesting, even if you're not, like, I'm not asking you to be strict keto. I'd love to know, like, how are you doing so far this year on your health goals? If you had to rate yourself from 1 to 5. So 1 to 5, 5 being like, I'm dominating it. 1 being like, listen, this is a little challenging. Where are you at right now, 2 weeks into your health goals? 1 through 5. Rate yourself in the comments. But I want you to just be aware today of how often you're snacking or eating or grabbing something off your kid's plate or the counter, or you're like, oh, I think I'm hungry, I'm gonna go eat this. When in reality, you're probably thirsty, you could go for a walk. Like, we don't actually need the amount of food that we're eating. And just because our eyes see it, it tells our stomach like, oh, I think you're hungry. Hey, do you need a snack? Oh, that looks so good, right? So I would love for you, yesterday I said evaluate the drinks. Today you're going to just watch and observe and have an awareness of how often you're eating and what you're eating. And see if you can make it from meal to meal, right? Because something that I learned from Dr. Ryan Lowry is most people eat from the time they wake up until the time they go to bed. And most people are snacking throughout the day. They're eating way too many calories, and they're eating a majority of their calories after 9 o'clock. So they're snacking from 9 until bedtime. They're eating in excess of at least 15% more calories than their body needs. And when we eat too much food, even if it's good food, what happens? Your body goes, oh, I actually don't need this because I'm not going to use it as energy. I don't need it right now. Stephanie's not moving her body like she's reached her calorie capacity today. I'm going to store it so that someday, if she's starving and she doesn't have enough food, I can use the storage. What is the storage called? Fat, right? Your body stores what it does not use, and you sometimes eat too much and then your body stores it. So today's word is snacks. Put a question mark by it. How often are you eating? Are you eating because you're bored, because it's in front of you? Get it out of your face. Drink some more water. Go for a walk. Ask yourself, am I hungry? Is it just because I see it? Can I make it to the next meal? So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. That is your practical tip of the day. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. So rate yourself 1 through 5. How are you doing so far? As we are, midway through January already. What in the world? If you have any questions, ask your questions below. You can reach out to me, send me a message. I've got ketones. Oh, they already went out to the mail. Ketones are in the mail today. There's a whole bunch of trial packs going out. So if you've never tried ketones, it's going to help you with that window of eating. Ketones help you with your energy, your appetite control. They turn on your brain. They help you with intermittent fasting. They don't break a fast. They actually help you get throughout your day without snacking. So if you've never tried ketones and you need a tool to help you, post trial in the comments and we'll chat. Otherwise, have a wonderful morning, a wonderful afternoon. Reach out with questions and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.